Hi Chrissie, me again. So video number 2, this is your list of cardio exercises and our stretches. So I'm going to go through the stretches first. I want you to do them daily if you can. So the first one we do is we do 3 roll downs, 1, 2, 3 roll downs, and then we come into our 4-point kneeling. So you've done the roll down, you know what the roll down is. What I want you to do is come into your 4-point kneeling. So your 4-point kneeling is here. So you're basically a box, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You pull in your core, so your core muscles are supporting you all the time. And we stop in our 4-point kneeling, and then what we do is we just come up into our cat. So we drop our head and our bottom down, push up with our back, and then keeping the core strong, you just tuck the back down and lift up the head and bottom like so for me. Just hold it here. And you just repeat that for me. So you roll through that, really keeping your back moving. I think your back doesn't like keeping still, so we need to keep the back moving. And just do 2 or 3 like that. Okay, so you do your 3 roll downs, and then you're going to come into your 4-point kneeling and do that for me. And then you're going to push back into your child's pose. Now your child's pose, you open out your knees into that nice open V, so you can really drop your body through and drop your head down. If that's not comfortable, have a cushion. If you're outside, obviously it's a cushion, you don't mind being outside, and you just put it under your forehead for me, okay? So you're here, all right? And then, once you've been there for a few seconds or a breath or 2, you take your arms over to one side. Try and keep your bottom in the middle of your feet and really feel that stretch happening in the outside of your waist and up into your armpits. And just hold that stretch there for a couple of breaths. And then we go the other way and we hold that stretch there for a couple of breaths, okay? And then you come back up into your cat and come back up to kneeling for me. So you can do that as many times as you need to, all right? And I think when you finish putting Cam to bed and your back's feeling a bit tender, that's quite a nice stretch to really try and counter and get the movement happening again. Okay, so now our happy baby pose. So you can do bridge work. If you want to do the bridge work again, that's absolutely fine. But happy baby is a really lovely pose to do, okay? So we're here. And you just try and hold on to one foot like that, and knees into your armpits like so. And you just rock gently. If that's too hard to reach, just reach your ankles like that. If that's too hard, just hug your knees in or cross your ankles and hold your feet. And just press your back into the floor for me. Okay? And you just do that as much as you need to. You might come down and do your bridge work again, which we've done before. And do that for me. Okay, so you might do 2 or 3 bridges. And then another happy baby, and you just pull the feet up. You can see why it's called happy baby. It's not terribly elegant, but it's a very effective pose for your back. Okay, and then always coming over to your side and coming up rather than straight up, particularly if your back's feeling tender. Okay, so the next stretch that we're going to do is the one where you hug your knees into your chest. Now this is where you need Andy. So we have Andy standing at the end of your feet, and you're here. So Andy's standing at the end of your feet, and he's pushing your feet so that your knees are coming into your ribs. You're going to hold the sides of your knees to stop them flaring out. And you just push in and hold here like so. Okay, and that just gives you that extra stretch like that. All right, so that's that one. And you can do that as many times again as you feel you need to do for your back. And then the last 2 that I want you to do is the lunge stretch again for me, which we did before. Which you can do from here actually if you'd prefer. So you can be kneeling. We take 1 foot forward, like so, and then you just drop down and lean back, tighten your glutes, and feel that stretch happening here. Okay, so that's that one. And then obviously come to the other side and repeat. And you might do that 2 or 3 times, depending on how tight that hip flexor feels, okay? So you can do that stretch as many times as you like. And then the last one that I want you to do is where you stand on the bottom stair. So both feet are on the bottom stair. Obviously hold on with your hand for support, and then you just drop one heel down off the stair and drop that heel down and feel that stretch. Hold it for a count of 10 to 15, come back up, and then drop this foot down. So make sure the foot that's not stretching is fully on the stairs for me. Okay, so you're really stretching down. And you might do that 2 or 3 times just to get those calves to really stretch out. And then the final exercises that we're going to run through very quickly are your CV, your cardio exercises. So I've got 4 very easy ones for you to do. I want you to set your phone so you do them for a minute each. So there's 4 minutes. So you could repeat them in a rote and do 8 minutes if you wanted to get a bit more from it. So the first one is toe taps. So you can have something on the floor to touch to if you want to, I usually use a kettlebell, but you don't have to. So it's literally, you're just literally doing a toe tap like so, and you go as fast as you can, and you do that for a minute. Okay, then we have squat jumps where you sit nice and deep and you jump. Sit nice and deep and you jump, okay? And we do that for a minute. Then you're going to run up and down the stairs. I don't need to show you that, you know how to run up and down the stairs. So you're running up and down the stairs for a minute. That's the hardest one, so you might want to do that one first to get it out of the way. And then side to side is the last one. So it's literally, again, it's a jump sideways and a jump sideways. Now you can make it low impact, or you can make it a high impact where you really jump and you keep the knees slightly bent, okay? So that's your 4 cardio exercises that I want you to practice. All right, so the stretches, try and do them daily. You could do some of them at the beginning to warm up, and then do the full set at the end to cool down. And you've got your cardio. Let me know how you get on, my darling. Okay, see you soon. Bye.